style and charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through gloss with the latest craze. Trying him to cook, oh how they dazzle. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of queens, there's always food. From lipstick shades, use of sweet. Sharing the backfill, the edges of the crease. Page by page, return our worlds. Sisterhood strong and life unfurled.
Hey, ladies and gents. Happy Set It Off Sunday. How's everyone doing today? Oh, make sure. Okay, yeah, my mute not on. Y'all should be able to hear me. How's everyone doing? You're about to start a new week. Okay. Well, what's going on? What's tea? I welcome everybody here on the front porch. Please like the live if you haven't done so. Make sure my ringer off. Yep. All right, I'm back. I want to make sure my ringer was off because I had it on earlier. I don't want anyone interrupting us once we get into today's content. I think we're gonna wrap up this long ass series. Trials and tribulations today. Okay, with the call from Dion, Nesto, and Miss Shirley, of course. I think we're gonna wrap that up today. And then I don't know what my new series is gonna be called. No, I have not heard that. No, Southern Thing. I had not heard that. Hey, everyone coming in. No, I had not heard that tea. Yes, I gotta get on the prowl. I gotta get on the prowl and find out what's going on, Southern Thing. I do not follow Sheridan, so no, I had not heard that. If it's another content creator, please do not drop the content creator name in the chat. Okay, thank you. This is going to be one of our tea topics for today. I think we'll keep it light today since it's Sunday. We've been doing a lot of unalivings and, crazy conjugal visits in the jail. We'll keep it light today, but we still going to talk some ish about somebody on this Set It Off Sunday. Thank you, Southern Thing, for giving us the updates. I appreciate that. While we wait on everyone to join us, since apparently, YouTube be tripping with the notifications. So we're gonna do a quick, we may do two, depending on the time, Porch Talks, and then we will move on with our video of today. And it will be with Dion, Shirley, and Nesto. Y'all keep it going in the chat. Okay, this was sent to me by Miss E. And I said, since it's Sunday, we'll keep it light. We'll keep it cute. We won't go too deep with the, traumatic cases that we been discussing during the Porch Talk. But Miss Thing, In 2007, Joya Williams, an executive, okay, they said an executive assistant at Coca-Cola, offered to sell the Coca-Cola secret recipe to Pepsi. Pepsi responded by notifying Coca-Cola, and Joya was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Sis, it was a setup. Hey, everyone coming in. It was a setup. They basically they tried you, sis. It was a setup to see if you would sell the top secret recipe, and they went right to the paper on you. How dare you, ma'am? Did you even get any money up front? What was they willing to pay you? Her trying to sell this secret recipe landed her in prison, and this is a case from 2007. But y'all know the news recycles, throughout time. Miss E sent it to me, and this was actually posted on March 18th of this year. So let's get into it real quick. Like, Joya Williams is her name. She would obviously had a high ranking position at Coca-Cola to even know what the top secret recipe was. I don't know how this came about, if she reached out to them or they reached out to her. I just instantly said it was a setup because she didn't get no damn money and they went and snitched on her. But let's read and see what's going on. Okay, she had access to the Coca-Cola top secret recipe, one of the world's most guarded trade secrets. Instead of keeping it safe, she decided to sell it to their rivals, which is Pepsi Cola, right? Williams, along with two accomplices, so it wasn't just her, reached out to Pepsi executives offering to hand over highly classified documents and an actual sample of a new Coca-Cola product in exchange for 1.5 million. So sis was trying to get her, a little something. And I'm assuming since they said it was two other individuals involved, they was going to split the 1.5 million. But instead of jumping at the opportunity, Pepsi did the unthinkable. They notified Coca-Cola and the FBI. With Pepsi's cooperation, the FBI launched a sting operation. They had an undercover agent pose as a Pepsi executive to communicate with Williams and her partners. After catching them red-handed in the act of attempted corporate espionage, the FBI arrested them. So maybe they weren't employees. She was. Child, y'all think this is a case of for my man? The results: Williams was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. Her accomplices also faced significant sentences. Coca-Cola, despite the near breach, thanked Pepsi for integrity. I need more information because it kind of, to me, seems like her accomplices may not have been employees. They may have been, family member, friends, significant other. That's why I say, is this a case of for my man? You let a ninja talk you into doing this because we know how hard it is for a black person, yet alone a black woman, to reach, this type of position within a company. She was one of the top executives that obviously was high enough, within the corporation to know the secret ingredient, right? And she must have maybe she told somebody and they're like, girl, you can sell that. I don't know. I need more information, but this came from Miss E. My Mod. She sent it to me, and I'm like, we could talk about this on the porch. And what she thought she was gonna do afterwards. Like, girl, I don't think you thought this through, but sis got caught. She did 8 years in prison. She should be out now. What y'all think? I'm gonna speak to y'all and get y'all thoughts in the chat. Hey, Leo lady. Oh, everyone from Alabama to Georgia, including Florida, stay safe. The weather is terrible. I went walking earlier. I did a little over 2 miles, but that was around maybe 11:30-ish, 12-ish when I ended up. So everybody be safe. Hey, Victor DeVille, thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, Elsie. Hey, Golden Pearl. Hey, my big sis. I said what I said. Thank you for being here and modding for me on the day. Hey, Nell. Hey, Rossi. Hey, social wife Melissa. Hey, cross country cruise her. Hello. I'm here for the show. Hey, Psycho Boney. Thanks again to Southern Thing. Dropping some tea down here in the chat. Hey, Psycho Boney. What? Wow. Hey, Tamara. Hey, you get me? Yeah, I did not know. I don't follow Sheridan, so I didn't know that. T, where can I find this out? I think that's been answered. It was shared. New baby and her boyfriend. Okay. Power is in and out. Hope it will stay on. I hope it stays on as well. Hey, Karen. Baby is 2 months. She's telling me you are welcome for me thanking her for this tea. Hey, Florida girl. Y'all, true tea. I went to high school with Joya Williams. Okay, I'm here for the show. Can you enlighten us on maybe some local tea? Because me just reading this article obviously is not that detailed. It's kind of vague, and I don't have the documents. It's giving that she let somebody talk her into doing this. That's why I said, is this a case of for my man? Give me some local tea on this chick. Which recipe was it? The original, the one with sugar, or the American recipe? Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Yes. I think I do have that one. I think I do. You get me? Hey, make it rain. Oh, she was like a receptionist. What? I'm thinking she was someone, high up on the totem pole. So she was just eavesdropping on the darn calls. I don't think they would trust the receptionist with this type of information, but I don't know. How stupid in my Nene Leaks voice was it on some Willy Wonka type stuff where he was tricked to get the everlasting cover. Oh my God, we need more information. I think we need more information. Her next job would be Krabby Patty. Sounds like for my pockets. They say don't blame no man. It was for her pockets. Only reason I said that because the other two accomplices wasn't named as employees. So that's what made me, think that way. Hey, CW, girl, you got to go to a foreign country and then release the recipe according to a friend. LOL. Okay. Houston end up with 50-degree weather after having 80-degree. Yeah. Shoot, we have all that in one day here in the part of Florida I live in. I go to work, it's 50. I go to lunch, it's 70. I get off, it's like 80 or 90. Okay, all in one damn day. Hey, Miss Buckeye 99. Hey, out the bushes. Golden Pearl. Pepsi people don't want Coke. And Coke people don't want Pepsi. Pepsi all day, every day. All right. Yes, come on to the front porch. Hey, everyone, chat and mods. Y'all, she put you in the mind of science. She is very small, like 5 feet tall. She was a cheerleader in high school and super cute. Not sure what happened to her. She fell off. Yeah. And that pic is trash. That's not a good picture of her. You know, Shirley and Ernesto said they find the ugliest pictures to post of you. Not sure how she got access to the info. She was not like that in high school, so not sure how she got in that situation. The only Coke I like is cherry Coke. I am a Coke fan. I do not drink Pepsi, but I don't drink all brands. Right now I'm just doing Diet Coke because I need something else with caffeine in it because I don't drink coffee at all. So everybody in the morning at work be, getting their coffee. I'd be popping open my Diet Coke. So okay, I'm glad somebody was in here though to give us a little inside tea, local tea that is, because this, of course, is an old article that is just being recycled. But I got questions. Let me see. I don't even drink soda like that anymore, but I do. I love New Orleans soda or a pineapple Fanta. Right now, I'm down to water and Diet Coke. And I try to restrict myself to at least just two a day, maybe one, depending on how rough my day is. Iced coffee all day, gave up sodas 15 years ago. Okay. I gave up coffee about 6 months now. Okay. So yeah, only thing else I will be able to be drinking if I cut out the Diet Cokes will be water. StreamYard don't start today. Not a soda drinker. Okay. If I need carbonation, I love Pellegrino or Pure. Okay. Yeah. I know. I just drink regular water. Just regular. And I have a filter on my refrigerator, so I don't even buy it. I just get it from there. And then we have a water club at work. StreamYard acting crazy, kicked me out, but I was able to get right back in. So hopefully that was just a, one-time occurrence for today. Thanks, Miss E. I haven't seen you in the chat yet, but thank you for sending that one to me. I have another one that one of you guys sent me that we'll do. We'll do that one tomorrow. Yeah, water club. Yeah, that's not provided. I work for the government, so it's not free. Even if we had to even put together money to buy a refrigerator. We used to do that, yeah, because I don't wanna lug water to work every day. So I get we have a water fountain, but our water fountain is connected to the bathroom. So I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that. Mm-mm. Weird. That's weird to me. We used to do the water club, but my job remodeled and they supply tea, coffee, carbonated filtered water. Yeah, see, I work for the government, so that's not gonna be provided. We gotta pay for everything. Ernesto water fountain. I'm like, why is this connected to the bathroom? As soon as you walk in the bathroom, you pass the water fountain, going in and out. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. The Dion weird. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, True. Let me get our video up. We pass our little time where people will join us. I hate to join, and people be like, I just got my notification. But I think we're past that mark. So let me get up the video. This is a short one. They weren't on there that long because they were traveling. They were at the truck stop. Hey, design and decor. Welcome. And if I missed anybody when I was over reading the article, welcome. Okay, this is the next day. We're still going in order, and I'm gonna wrap it up with the trials and tribulations. This is going to be the last one. They got the damn truck. They on their way back to Georgia. Ernesto calling, asking 21 questions, being a damn bugaboo, and that damn annoying ass laugh. And Dion will be speaking on the call as well, because he is with Miss Shirley. And Miss Shirley is driving the truck. And Dion is driving his car. Hey, let's talk about it all. So let's get into it. And if we have time, I have a body cam video that I watched that I want to share with you guys here on the front porch. I thought it was interesting, of course.
Link.
Hello?
So he knows. Hello?
Yeah, it sound like y'all ride good.
Told you.
Hey, you funny.
She talking about told you.
Well, we're in the truck, honey.
Oh, y'all
I'm in the truck.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
the truck.
So, did it start up as of going in gear? You gotta let it warm up.
We already at the gas station and all that. We don't felt the chicken time. I don't felt the chicken time bomb already. I said, they done tore the truck up.
That shit was already ready.
So if it don't go in gear right then, if they warm up, you gotta cut it off and give it about 2 minutes, then cut it back on. And
I figured it out. I drove it up the street. I thought about all your kinks and all that. Only thing I don't remember is the name of that stuff to put in.
Sure. What kind of kinks y'all think Nesto got going on with this truck, honey? Because we heard he kinky. He told me, I remembered all your kinks, daddy. Okay. Nesto said, if it don't cut on at first, turn it off, turn the wheel left and right, pump the damn gas 5 times, then turn the key 2 times, and then see if it crank up. Baby, that is too much. And Shirley should not have wasted her damn money on this damn lemon. Hey, Anissa, because there's too many instructions for me. Okay, yes, start adding more body cam videos. These videos are better than the reality TV. Yes. Okay. Warm the oil up first, baby, like a damn baby. We got to warm up the milk, because the baby, make sure, when the babies are, firstborn, newborns, you have to make sure you warm the milk up, test it on your, on the back of your hand, make sure it's not too hot. It's the right temperature for the baby. Okay, Dion Saffron and Son truck with a $900 a month note, shaking my head. Smell like old ass in that truck. Because when Dion said, I remembered all your kinks, and I'm like, do ya? Or did you get all the kinks together, before Miss Shirley got in that damn truck? You made sure to check all the secret compartments to make sure you got all the kinky devices, thrown in a damn garbage bag so Shirley won't see them. This too much. Shoot. Shirley should not have went and paid for this damn lemon, because this truck is giving us a damn lemon.
In the green part of the tank.
Okay, it's called DEF. DEF. DEFF. You can get it at it's in the when you go in like the truck stop.
I know the truck stop. That's where we at, player. I got you.
Okay, and one more.
D, is it, you said DEF?
DEFF.
Yeah, DEFF. Yeah.
DEFF?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's in
I have no idea. He can't damn spell. What would
thing
it be,
clear.
2 Fs?
You think you need it now?
You can look at the buttons on the inside, push it like a
What
thing.
is
It's gonna
this?
tell you if it what it is. If it might say 500. If it says light come on, say under 500. So if it gets so low,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? I think this thing need an oil change and all that, man.
Yeah, it need oil
Hey,
change.
Major
It definitely need
Wife.
oil, but I'm gonna tell you.
Tires.
Huh?
It needs some tires. This thing needs
Them
some love
tires
and
bald
care.
headed. And Shirley, you over there laughing. This sound like a damn setup now. I said Miss Coca-Cola got set up. This sound like a setup because Shirley was under the impression that Dion was going to, drive the truck and she was going to drive his car. But Dion done went in and did a walk around like they do when you picking up a rental car. And he bet Shirley drive this bald-headed ass tire truck. It is in 3.5 hours. You don't know if it got death in there. I'm gonna Google it and see if I can find it. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna see if I can find what he's talking about. But it don't even sound like this truck is safe enough to be on the highway, especially at a high speed, going 75 or 80 miles per hour. You know,
Yeah. But in the back that one that need a tire, make sure the other tire got air in it.
shit.
So you got to go on the bottom of it.
Where you get these tires from?
Butler tire. Butler. Yeah, they like $500 a piece.
Didn't I
Yeah.
say that? That's what I said. Okay.
Yeah.
They just took their butter. I said, ooh.
What about
Should have left that shit does work.
What about
It's
the
too
floorboard?
many
The running
problems.
board don't let down. Was it already like that?
No, it do. You got to reprogram because it been.
It's too many problems. She should have left that shit where it was at. Just charge that shit to the game, Shirley. They already done put it on your credit. Anywho, just leave it there. There's too much.
Sitting so long. So you just have to go in there and reprogram it. But everything works.
Go in the settings.
Yeah, go in the settings and then reprogram it from the settings.
I fool with it once to get clean in here. This is like somebody crawling her. I think I want to tell her just to get out of it and get in my car.
It looks like a homeless person lived in here.
It was. Ernesto was homeless. What the hell he had residency at? It was a homeless person staying in that motherfucker. Okay. Shoot, I forgot. It's Sunday. I'm supposed to be being good. I recant that. It was a homeless person living up out of that truck. Looked like the only place he was staying was at the hotel. Y'all did not have a home that y'all shared together. You were over there living with Tasha. So it was a homeless person living in there. I forgot, y'all. I'm supposed to be being nice today. Let me read y'all comments. Shirley made enough money to where she should have been able to get a new vehicle. She's driving around in a bucket. Yeah. Dion stingy with his stolen cars. I know damn well Ernesto was not driving his junk. Yeah, that's why they calling the friend self a junk truck. All these calls calling people broke. True, it was. He lucky that the truck didn't catch a fire, leaking all that oil all over the engine block. I agree with that. Not the problem, no man driving the truck. He said he was the classic man. Not the classic man, okay? Riding around with a dirty truck that he living up out of. The end don't justify the means for that truck. Right, you gotta weigh your options, child. Do a dang on pros and cons. And from what I'm hearing, baby, the cons win. So leave that truck where it's at. Chuck the deuces with that raggedy. And that's the Ernesto voice with that raggedy ass truck. Dion car probably not legit. Hey, Crystal, he didn't want to take a chance letting Shirley get pulled over in it. Don't change. Okay. I repent. It's Sunday. I bet that car being repoed or sold. Dion took it to that dealership and left it for repairs. The jokes are writing themselves. They sure are. It's like I don't even have to have nothing written or in my mind. Listen to them because they definitely writing themselves. Ernesto, Saya, and Shirley, okay, act like they don't know what homeless means. Because, baby, when I think about homeless, and I'm looking it up in my Pictionary, okay, because I think that's what Ernesto called the dictionary when he was talking about writing his book. In the encyclopedia, I see a picture of Ernesto. I said Butler Tires is much more expensive than any other tire retailer. The hustler takes their cars there. Sure. Well, he better pull up over there on the side of the road and just get a used one or something. $500 for this truck is just unheard of. Like, I'm sorry. That is Dion girl car. Oh, that ain't his. She definitely should go somewhere else, but she probably has never had to buy a tire. Yeah. And it is an F-350, so I'm assuming that's like the SUVs, like probably like the Tahoes and the Suburbans, or big vehicles. You can't get cheap tires on those. You're going to pay at least $250, but at least that's half of $500, right? Shit, Dion need to go find a crackhead because all these instructions he giving out. I ain't got the patience of the time, child. Dion, go over there in the hood and find a crackhead to help you with this damn truck.
Yeah, they messed it up. Yeah.
For
The
real?
truck was already messed up.
I mean, it just looks
It
a
has
mess.
6 tires.
It looks a mess.
It's like they broke this passenger seat. The more I keep looking at it,
It was already like
so it's
this.
just a bunch of air. It's like it's sideways. Don't look like it's crooked.
No, not to me from this angle.
Wow.
Yeah, well, they don't. I don't expect them to take care of anything.
Hey, Sanders.
They go in and ransack. That's what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I guess.
So how are you today?
I'm good. They took the
Happy
computer out too.
Sunday.
I'm pretty sure they took the computer out and all that too. That
Your
probably
computer?
wasn't in there. Yeah, they probably took that out too.
He talking about the computer with the CP on it. Is that what he talking about? Allegedly.
Oh yeah, so they could find stuff. So they could think they can find stuff.
Ain't nothing but a bunch of junk. We went and collected a bunch of junk the other day. You ain't got nothing but a bunch of junk and you cook your little you grow the sheet thingy.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I figured that anyway.
I had to holler, y'all.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did
Hey,
they
Miss
have,
Boogie
they
Down.
have the vest and all that? They took all that too.
What kind of vest?
I ain't looking in the bag. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a bunch of stuff in that stuff. It's like
Hey,
three
Dion.
bags. I told them to keep the generator. They talking about the generator.
Now, look at Dion trying to run. What we say he always be trying to run, y'all. Interference. Now, Nesto, you really don't want Dion to give you inventory of what was found in that truck when him and Miss Shirley went down there to pick up, your items, your possessions, your property. He said it was 3 bags worth of stuff. Sound like a damn homeless man to me. Let me run it back a little bit.
Took all that too.
I ain't looking in the bag. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a bunch of stuff in that stuff. It's like three bags. I told them to keep the generator. They talking about the generator. I said it's an air pump. I told them to keep that in that letter.
And the what? Oh, in the ladder.
They say, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay then.
We was in the town, man. We can be poking holes in there, man. We got the good stuff that you needed, but the other stuff you get that stuff back.
Yeah, that's easy. Okay, and so you got to put air in that tire in the inside, the one like you're going this bag at ball. So that tire you got to put air, but you got to go
them,
get
y'all.
under the truck to put the air in. And you got one of the air things. The tire on the driver's side in the back.
You talking about the rear driver's
Yeah.
side? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one you said needs a new tire. Okay.
It needs a new tire. It ain't like it needs a new tire though.
Yeah, but the other tire on the inside of that one, it needs some air in it because that tire.
I comprehend what you're saying, Phil.
Okay, all right, cool. And then if you do get another Van Alpha, you gotta get another tire. You gotta take them hubcaps off. You gotta twist them off. They're not
Let's
bolted
go
on.
find a
They twist
crackhead. They know how to do everything.
It is. Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay. Oh, he was saying that the chair,
The
the
lug
passenger
nut.
chair is the massage. Yeah.
Oh, the massage.
It's a side.
Yeah, the massaging chair. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
On the
okay,
passenger
okay.
side. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
so we
okay.
have
It is still in all the way up. It's still in the nah. Man, what you trying to take $300 to fill up?
No, it don't. It takes like it takes like 150. 250.
No, sir. Listen, man, she just put $150 in there, and the car had 160 miles, 70 miles, and it's still not full. She just put 150 in there. That's why I asked you to take 300.
yeah, it's about 3/4 full, a little past 3/4 full.
It gets a lot of miles, though. 600. That's a lot of miles.
What is she?
You know, that would have gas.
$150.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, how do you know all this stuff? Where is this? Oh, right there.
No highway miles just
Look at her,
the best miles it ever had. It just said 300 just then. It ain't never said
Look
300.
at Shirley impressed.
What?
I get 150.
She impressed by her son. The knowledge of his damn raggedy truck. My God, Shirley say, how do you know all that?
230. That's the highest it be going.
And can you imagine putting, did he say $150 worth of gas in there and it's still going?
Yeah. Oh, in the city.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, I sure appreciate, sir. It's a lot on you. I sure appreciate taking care of Mom. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's a lot.
You know, I did it for her.
I know it. I know it. Yeah. What
guys.
What you call Darren?
What this got to do with that?
Hey, man. You know he a hater. A real L7, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like he just came to verify that you was in there, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that had to be what it was.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything else. Have you, honey, heard anything else from him?
No, I ain't heard that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything.
That's over with. Now, if you don't cancel him now.
He did the same thing with the wedding. He did the same identical thing. Same identical thing.
Yeah.
You made sure you came and seen what's somebody in jail, but then cut to their wedding.
I know.
Yeah.
That says a whole lot. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, well.
So did you check your oil? Did you check?
Daryl catching strays. Listen, Daryl just wanted to be nosy, I guess, find out what was going on and went on by his merry way. Listen, it seriously enrages me that they are so careless with belongings you get it again because Shirley is willing to pay for it. We've already talked about this, Vic. You know, people that don't work for things, they don't value them, okay? $500 a piece, tires, and you have all these instructions. That's ridiculous, Joel. Roswell had already picked out what they wanted and needed, okay, for evidence, and had. Ernesto is crazy. Why does he have that truck? Car candy button in like the scooter on his call. They on the same phone though. They just have him on speaker because you know her and Dion are at the same location. Diesel truck, hey Mississippi Shell and ATL. Ain't no way I would drive that day. Truck, $150 for a half a tank. That's what I'm like. What the hell? Shirley sounds excited talking to her wankster. Yes, honey, she over there skinning and grinning. Vicky, you can say it ain't no way I'm paying that much for something other than the RV to fill up. This is so fake. It really is. It really is, Miss Buckeye. Nesto is so jealous of Dion that diesel gas is expensive and it has 2 tanks. Daryl is a square now. Yes, of course, because he wasn't able to get anything out of Daryl. He wasn't even able to give Daryl a honey-do list, right? Daryl bounced and bailed on him. Shirley too proud of being in the mix with these two losers. So now Daryl is a hater. Wow. It's the delusions for me. I don't know how anyone could be jealous of anything that Nesto have. You're in jail. Okay, Daryl is out here with his wife in the free world. What is it that you think you have for people to be jealous of? I'm confused. I could tell she is showing out in front of Dion. She don't be this jolly on the phone with buckwheat, fake and phony, in my opinion. If I was Shirley, I would have to told Yard to push that shit in the mighty green waters. Sure, I be trying to figure out who up in the ATL doing insurance fraud, because that's the only way I would have got the truck. Baby, I'm trying to get some damn coins. Daryl doesn't mess with this crook. That is not his life. Right. And he's not responsible for you being in jail. So why should he be responsible for handling your business while you are in there? That's not his place. Maybe she like her sister's wife. She like them young. Nesta, you called Daryl to come up there. Thought you were getting some money. Right. Facts. Hey, B. Williams. Real. She is playing stepmommy. $150. The F is she driving a tractor trailer? That's what it's giving. And they claim she still has the truck and paying the note. Why? I don't think I could think of reasonable from my perspective is she's trying to keep her credit straight. That's the only thing I could think of that's logical. Daryl said, deuces. You knew I was gonna say that. Listen, can we get a little fender bender and I get these coins? And Total lost his damn truck out. He called Daryl. So why is Daryl catching strays? Anything to make them feel better about themselves. Like, y'all are at the bottom of the damn totem pole with nothing, but yet everybody is jealous. I can't imagine thinking, much less saying someone is jealous of me with 5-6 evictions, sitting in jail, SS living with someone, and they own absolutely nothing. That's why I say it's the delusions for me. What credit? It was a fraud. We haven't heard her say that on these calls, honey. We heard her take ownership of the truck. Okay, but we'll have to see how that play out in court.
Check the oil.
I didn't. I started to, but you know what? In my
I
mind,
was trying real.
hey man, it's gonna make it back to the A and get the center care that it needs.
You gonna blow the damn engine
Yeah,
up.
just trying to get out of South Carolina
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
before the traffic.
I ain't gonna let your motor lock up. I ain't gonna let you lock up over here, man.
And it only
Okay.
took like 2.5 hours. It didn't take 3.5.
Oh, that's good. They were nice to
Okay.
y'all.
Yeah, as nice as the lady was, the man was racist.
Oh, damn. He just said, get
Well,
on
you
out.
know, that's
He wanted me to keep moving the car. I said, man, I'm about to keep moving this car. I'm looking dead at the truck I'm here to get. It should take all of 3 to 5 minutes.
That's
yeah. As
it.
soon as we got it, and as soon as we pulled in, we saw your truck.
Oh, you did? Oh,
It
okay.
was right there. It's like the biggest truck on the lot.
Yep.
It was a lot of
Okay.
white trucks, but this truck was the biggest one on the lot.
Well, that's probably why they wanted it then.
No, they wanted it because
That's
y'all
probably
didn't
why
make no
they
damn
wanted it.
payment.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, like I was
Hey,
saying,
Gloria.
you had to take the,
He said that's probably why they wanted it. It was the biggest, raggediest, oil leaking, bald head tires truck on the damn lot. No, they wanted it because y'all was not making the payment, sir. And they can't sell that on a lot anymore. That's why I said the auction. They're gonna try to get what they could get. So you need to start with the damn cap.
Take the lug nuts. You have to screw them off. The plastic. So you have to screw them off. You heard us say?
I don't think you understand them, player. I'm not touching none of that stuff. It's going to the tire place.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is that you got to, because they don't know. You have to.
How do they not know?
You're
the only person with a 350 F350.
Oh, they don't know how to take the hubcaps off?
He the only one in the world with an exclusive vehicle that no one else has. Nobody knows how to change tires. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It be the damn delusion for me, because this is ridiculous. You think someone that specializes in tires do not know how to take a tire off of a truck? Unless you got a nigger rig. Now, if you got a nigger rig, it may be some issues, but I'm just saying. That's why I said get a crackhead to do it.
Oh, they just, because when I take them out there, I already have the screw off. You just screw on with your hand. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're plastic. They look real, but they ain't real. Those not the regular wheels over there. Those are custom wheels. So you just screw them on and then put them in a bag and put them in the back seat. And they can take the other stuff and do it themselves.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Your son is looking at him now. Dion is looking at him.
Oh, he outside out there?
Uh-huh. It's cold here, honey.
It's cold everywhere.
You're in. Yeah.
Yeah. Coach, but I know you got your stuff on.
Yeah, I have a coat on.
Y'all must not be by yourself.
Hey, Miss E.
No, we are. It's just the two of us.
Oh, okay. He gonna drive, you gonna drive. Oh, okay, I got you. So it didn't take long.
No, it didn't. I asked Lamont to come, but he has to go pick up his son.
Oh, okay.
Lamont on duty.
And I wanted to get it done today. I wanted to get it done today.
Yeah, okay. Well, you got it done. It ain't as bad as you thought it was, huh?
Well, getting here, we just got to get back, that's all.
Oh, okay. You tired?
No, I'm not tired. I just want to get back and get all this stuff. This car is nasty, real nasty inside.
Yeah, they probably just...
So you saying you gotta get up under the truck just to get to the air thing?
Yeah, like a little long thing. It's like a long hood. That's why I had that air compressor up there. But that's okay.
Now, what I'm saying is you gotta get up under the truck to do it?
Yeah, you gotta get up under the truck and roll it, and you'll see a stem coming out of it. You see the stem.
I can't even get down there.
Dion
been in
accidents and stuff.
Oh, because you can't crawl under there.
I can't crawl.
Oh, you done got bougie?
No, man. You know my leg, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh.
I can't crawl like I used to up on the stove. Man.
Dion been in 50-11.
Okay, I got you. Well, you
both
probably
of these legs ain't no good.
Yeah, he said we can make it back. We just got to take it care of. Yeah, once we get there.
All right. Okay. Cool.
All right.
So y'all straight in. Like I said, tell them you got to screw them. You take one in your hand and screw the nuts. You know what I'm talking about?
I understand.
The lug nut. Yeah.
Porch say he got to take care of his son. We know that's a
I know a place they know how to deal with that, though. They on Moreland Avenue. A place called Crown.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or Crowder Squad. You know what? Crowder Squad Custom can do that.
Yeah, they just take.
They know what to do. He knows what to do. I know what to do. I ain't cool.
All right, love.
Okay.
So any other instructions?
No,
not any other instructions.
But you remember how to cut it off and on now. And first, you got to do it when you first crank up early in the morning. because it'd be cold. But the computer got to be reset. But what I was going to say was, once you get it all together, you can take it and make an appointment with Wave Ford up there, because they got a warranty that oil leak, and they'll give you a rental car. So you ride on that rental car for free without spending no money. That's what I meant to tell you.
At Wake Ford?
Yeah. But
Who do I ship there?
It's the freight department. Freight department.
The freight department. Okay.
Yeah. And then he'll set an appointment where you have to have a car. Let them know you have to have a car to drive before you leave it up there. Because they got to fix that oil leak because there's a warranty for that.
Okay. All right.
It was already in the computer to do that. It just I got locked up. That's all.
Okay.
So that way you'll have a car to ride around in.
All right, love. How long is it going to take to finish that, to fix that?
It might take a week, 2 weeks. It's on them.
Oh, okay. All right.
So y'all
All right,
straight?
darling.
I'll check on you after a while. Okay, y'all. Thank you again, son. Y'all be careful. Tell them don't forget to put that deaf in there.
He's right here. He's right here. He
might be rolling his eyes. Is he rolling his eyes? That's why you laugh.
No comment. That's my son.
Yeah, he rolled his eyes and smiling. I already know what it is.
He's looking just like you right now. I'll put it like that.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Thank y'all. Love y'all very much. I'll check on you. And that's it. Love y'all. Bye.
All right. How are you doing? Hey.
How
are you doing?
I'm okay. As long as I know y'all safe. I'm good. It's been a good 3 days so far. Good 3 days so far.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah. Okay. So it's good.
Yes,
love. And if you're good, you can program the phone. If you drive a truck, program the phone to the truck so you can talk with a hands-free.
How you think she talking to me, sir?
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
Hey, man, stop playing with me, man. You go play with chicken trays, bird cage,
don't play with the golden child.
Ernesto say go play with his siblings. Don't play with him. And he naming them all out. He said, Shirley said don't play with the golden child.
Okay, all right. You're sure right. You're right. He got it. All right, thank you very much. But I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. As long as I know you're safe, I know you're in good hands right now. I know that for a fact.
Yes,
so I'm straight.
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much.
Love.
It might sound like you just twinning me, but it's okay. At least you know you're in good hands.
Yes, I do. All right, love. Take care.
All right, bye.
All right.
I'll call you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Thank you for using Global Telling.
I just let it play it out. Then I'll come back over here and read y'all comments. That Ford fix or repair daily is raggedy. Normally, you do not start having problems when you finish paying vehicles off. Sure. Late, I'm going to have to slide the bar back. I will let that biatch lock it the Listen, y'all cutting up. You mean your truck, Shirley? Shirley is so excited to pick up her truck. That isn't hers. It was the oldest too. Nickery truck. Damn. Listen, just take it to the people that specialize in it unless it's nickel-rigged, okay? Too damn excited. Happy set it off Sunday. Lord, fake look. He said they look real, but they fake though. They fake. Hey, Aries one. Custom wheels with fake screws, lug nuts. Make it make sense. Lamar always says something to do that does not include Nesto. Lying on the kids now, GNA. Sir, if you don't get off my phone with this foolishness and they standing up at the damn truck stop having this silly ass conversation, smell like Sonya diaper in that truck. Shirley like, ugh, it's nasty. She just don't want to be seen in that piece of junk. Oops. Pork chop has to pick up little chop. Okay, lamb chop. Nasty, real nasty inside. Dion got popped in his leg. Dion said, my neck, my back, my everything is out of order. You know, he been in so many different situations, you know, pow. He's been in, I don't know how many car accidents. We've heard him at least speak about, I feel like we've heard him at least speak about 3 car accidents. He said he hydroplaned in that car, flipped over like the Dukes of Hazzard, and he's still here. That's the only thing that got out was Nesto truck. That's why they all excited. Oh, okay. Hey, Adele. All of a sudden, Lamont want to be a dad, but don't want to pay child support. Okay. So they went to pick the truck up. Yes, they got the truck. They parked over at the truck stop where them lock lizards be at, and giving Nesto the rundown, and then Nesto giving them instructions on how to crank the truck up, drive the truck, take the tires out the truck, and how to pop the hood and put this death treatment in the truck. Hey, Linda, I would have left that shit in the side of the road if it were me. Does he owe way for money? Yes, he do. Nesto line. The freight department. I was thinking that too. Like, what the hell is the freight department? I would think that would be the department they would use if they are dropping off vehicles or picking up vehicles. But I always go to the service department when I take my car to the dealership. Nesto really be saying anything to her. Hey, the tall diva playing into the delusion that that truck ain't junk. Shirley makes my head hurt to be so dumb and helpless. A week or 2 weeks. Yeah, because you know, when you take it to the dealership, and especially when it's recalls, you know, they're going to put the paying customers beforehand. And then if they got to order a part, that's going to probably be about a week or 2, depending on what you're getting done. God damn, they making my hair hurt with all these instructions. All right, love, darling. How did they get to Carolina? I'm confused if they both were in the truck coming back together. How did they get to Carolina to get the truck? They were parked at the truck stop getting gas, Leo lady. They weren't driving. So Dion drove his car up, and then Shirley drove the truck back, but they were parked at the truck stop getting gas because they were, I think, $150 for a half a tank. They were talking about that in a portion of the call. They playing her, definitely playing in her face. Please like the live. Miss E said thumbs up the live. All right, love to that ninja, the golden child. The only instructions I want with my car is push the start button and put it in drive. I bet that dealership got some answering to do to the DA. Miss E just laughing. He's perfect now since y'all rescued that raggedy ass truck. Shirley, please stop. Shirley is a big dummy. If Tight Suit is on his job and plays these tapes, Shirley knew that truck was in her name and they were not separated. Hey, Tanya B here. Thank you for joining us here on the front porch today. Nesto was using a shade tree mechanic. He said he prepped his damn truck before he take it to be serviced. He go ahead and take the damn engine out, baby, the battery out, the damn lug nuts out, baby. He prepped his damn truck. I ain't never heard of that. I just take mine and let them do what they do with the damn mechanic. 20 accidents, 50 friends passed away, and 10 business adventures that never launched. Po Dion, po little T. Exactly. Okay, the freight department is where his inside scam. Okay, partner work. Okay, so that's what it is. Dion is still driving that truck. Yeah. Shirley don't want it, but I guess she feels she has to pay for it. That's the only thing I could think of when it comes to the truck. Like, why are you paying on this truck? Why waste your time going to get the truck? You knew you couldn't trade it in because it's upside down. It got about 200,000 miles on it. It's in poor condition. So there's not like you could get money out of it. I mean, I feel like they had already did what they were gonna do when it came to her credit anyway. It was at the auction. So clearly, you know what I'm saying, you already have been hit with the late payments, and all of those things. So I mean, hell, I just would have left it there. I would have just kept telling him, I can't they can't locate it. They keep telling me they cannot locate it, sir. So I don't, what you want me to do. Let me get back over here to y'all. Yeah, he got his Sanford and Son bag, his Sanford and Son truck bag. I was looking for my I thought I already had it set up, but I don't. And I hate when I don't have my stuff together. I set up the wrong thing. I'll get it together though. But yeah, I don't. That's the only logical thing I could come up with when it comes to this truck. I can't think of why she would want to put money on this and keep this truck. I don't care if he was getting out, as he said in his own words. Oh, I'll get it back tenfold, tenfold. I'll get it back tenfold. So get it back tenfold, sir, when you get out. But as for me, I'm not spending my time or money fooling around with you in this damn truck because she still loves Nesto and that truck is her connection to him. Okay. She should have told him, I'm paying everything else, hon. This has to go. Right. And she's paying the insurance. Hey, beautifully made 13. Welcome back. Okay, you're gonna rewind it. Y'all, I gotta get my queue up my next video. So let me get it. Y'all keep chatting it up in the chat. Of course, I will read your comments, but I gotta get my video up. I thought I had it ready, but sure, that's the wrong video. If not, we'll share it another time. Anything for her man, Latoya? I cannot. I just don't know what to say. We know he playing on her face, but I just wish she would have like really been thinking these things out, so she could have just made better decisions for herself because none of them had her well being. None of them had her well being. They weren't putting it first. They were worried about themselves and trying to help Nesto out. Unfortunately, Shirley didn't know that. I mean, and she's over here doting over Dion, smiling and cackling. But when it comes to her daughter, we don't hear that. Shirley is Donna. Who is Donna? Damn, he couldn't scam a better truck. Remember, that credit was bad. So he had to get what he could get, And he wanted that truck to show off. He had the decal on it and all that. Oh, I'm still looking for my I'm trying to get my video up. Oh no, this one. Oh, I'm gonna have to save this one and come back and watch this one. I hadn't seen. I found something else. I need to stay focused. Well, we definitely gonna come back and talk about this one. Okay. Oh, from Fred. Y'all, that went over my head. Donna from Fred Sample. That went over my head. Dirty. I haven't watched Fred Sanford in a minute. Now that's gonna be on my head, on my mind. I meant to say that's gonna be on my mind. Y'all talking about She Donald. Right, hold on. I think this is what he was talking about too. I tried to Google what he was telling them to get from the truck stop, and I'm assuming just only the truck stop sells this. That why he had the lady phone number at the truck stop. And remove this banner. I think this is what he was asking them to purchase and put in there before they leave the truck stop. This is it, Blue Death or Diesel Death treatment. This is what I think he was talking about. Hey, out the bushes. She got what was necessary to wake the hell up. I cannot. Poor Shirley. Then he should have bought a more reliable truck. Leaking oil all over is embarrassing. I know, trust me. That's why she don't want to drive the truck to Tasha and Ronald's house, because she don't want them people driveway, contaminated with this damn oil. Hey, Muffin. Dion, you big dummy. Jive turkey, real. Hey, TD Will. Shirley is a fish eye. Ooh, oh my God. Hey, Juju D. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's what it is. So they have to do $1,000 worth of work to drive that dang truck. Right. Let me see. I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody wants to come up while I get my video queued up, feel free. And then I'll just put you on the backstage while I'm playing the body cam. But listen, this truck is worth more than the hassle. The hassle. I'm sorry, Shirley. I don't know why. I don't know why you just did not just say I'm a pass. Get somebody else to do it. Yeah, they talking about the fish eye food. They is cutting up. I told them I was gonna be good today, and they told me, be you. I think I got it. It's not that long. It's like 4 minutes. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let me put my banner up. Oh, here's somebody. Hey, Vicky, where you at? Hey, always loving life 804. Okay, Vicky,
What'd you say?
I'm gonna leave out of StreamYard and pull my video up.
Shirley is that god daggum, like I don't know what the hell she was thinking by getting that damn truck out. And she just sitting there giggling and laughing with Dion.
She was
And
so happy though, Vicky.
I think maybe the condition of the truck wasn't gonna be as bad, but I mean he was holding that together. He was MacGyver in that son of a bitch. Like he really was like holding it together with bubble gum and fishnet stockings and the hell, the toys probably being used as a part of it. I mean,
He said he
I
was
don't.
holding together with bubblegum. That's why I say, well, child. And then he always talking like, well, I was gonna go do this and I was handling that, but I went to jail. It's like, well, what the hell was you doing? If he was my husband, I'm like, you know what? You said you was going to get the tag on one call, another call, you was going to handle this situation. Now you was going to handle this truck situation, but you went to jail. You was trying to handle too many things that was never getting done, in my opinion. Uh-oh, she dropped down. Okay, there she go.
Can you hear me now? Oh, StreamYard was
Yeah.
acting funny.
Yeah, it's been
Um,
acting crazy today.
yeah, he said like I'm going. I was going to get that done. They're going to jail, but I think he's so used to maneuvering people and get these loaners. A lot of these dealerships do not give you loaners, especially on a craptastic truck that is like you know coming in, they probably putting it into the machine and seeing all these sensors ringing off. It's like a five alarm going off when they plug that thing in. It's like this is not going. I'm surprised they passed emissions for her to get it registered. Well, they don't.
I,
I mean, I
yeah,
don't think they
I
do it,
don't know if they do it in Atlanta, but they don't do it in Florida.
but out here, no. It's. I mean, they if you have one like let's say one of your O2 sensors goes out and they reset it. I remember I bought, this was the last time that I ever bought a used car. I bought a used car off of Craigslist, and I met with the guy, gave him the cash, and as soon as I drove off, not even 10, 15 miles away, all the electrical panel went out, and nobody wanted to fix it because they said it was going to be too much work and they would have to call in a specialist for it. But it wasn't even going to pass emissions because they're like we can't even read anything. I'm like, well, can you just rig it up some sort of way? It's like realistically speaking, it would be wrong for us to do that to you because you could something could seriously be wrong with it and you could end up um in an accident or something. But he did. I mean, just to even want to put your wife in that kind of danger with this Jimmy. Well, let's just call it what it is. It was nigger rigged. This nigger
Right.
rigged ass car that is put. You got to keep putting. What is that deaf stuff? What is that? That's to stretch out the diesel or to clean the engine out. The diesel keep it from gunking up.
But if you take your car and get the regular maintenance, like the oil change, shouldn't this be like a part of that maintenance, like when they flushing your
Girl,
fluids and stuff like that?
he wasn't
Or
getting
he
no
do
damn
all
oil
this himself? I
changes.
forgot he
I
do
think
all
I
this himself.
I think he was doing a lot of that stuff himself. He was and he would take it into Wade for the extreme stuff. And I didn't really I kind of missed some of the stuff he said about the hubcaps. Oh, they special hubcaps, but he had it sounded like he had the plastic bolts on them, on the plastic covers over the bolts. You got to get down there and screw it off. Dion said, "Fuck that! I'm not doing all that. She could take it into the dealer." And it's just a money pit. Why would you want? Why would you, as a man? I don't know too many honorable, and I know he's not honorable,
Right.
but that's your meal ticket. I do not know too many men, especially ones who have a meal ticket that as steady and as solid as Shirley was to him, that would want their wives to drive around in a beater like that. Just to show off, you driving around in the F-350. So what? I mean, if you want to be like feel like you doing something because you're able to haul off, you can hitch a trailer to it and you can haul stuff away. He wanted that truck back so badly because that was going to be his money maker. He wanted to,
Okay.
like you said yesterday, he wanted to steal. I think he was going to figure out a way to get a trailer, go steal some stuff, go like maneuver some things around, move some stuff around. He really thought he was going to jump out the plastic and act brand new
Right.
and be able to steal from this person, steal from that person, or go talk to the people who were accusing him of these crimes, and it all was gonna be good. He was gonna be like, okay, well, yeah, yeah, I'm out of jail now. Just give me 30 days, and I can get you your money, And you jump the gun too quick. They jump in the gun. The rabbit jump before the frog. You leap before the rabbit, and it's like some sort of shit. But I really do think he was gonna get out, witness intimidate. Maybe he don't think it's witness intimidation. Maybe he thought he could lay him down, give him a little toy time, and it all was gonna be well with him. They was gonna drop the charges. He was gonna do the love him up and lick him game to. Ugh, I just ugh. And then I know it was filthy because that truck had been sitting for by this time what 6 months, damn near 6 months.
Yeah, at least around that time frame, it had been sitting there because it sat, down there at the police department, and then wherever they took it at after that, it was sitting, and now it's been shipped to South Carolina, so it had been sitting there.
And then let's get to the stuff that was inside the truck. Oh,
What you
Dion
think
didn't.
was in
The
there?
I mean, it's shit he stole, like an air pump. What else? He has some other bags in there. It was the stuff. It was his necessary tools for thievery and whoring around on Shirley. That's what I think. Like, what you need an air? They said a generator. Yeah, so it was something. What Neon said it was an air pump. Now I
Yeah.
don't know what kind of air pump they they would need in his line of work. Maybe a little. Maybe, I don't know. Whoever knows about cars or like kind of has an idea, a line on what kind of scams he was running. But what would he need an air pump for? Because I'm trying to think. Like, what? Can you search that?
Them tires. He ride around on raggedy ball tires, so he
Oh,
put air in
yeah.
every day just to ride up the damn road.
Or $500. $500 for. I mean, now $500 of tires is not. It's not unusual if you have a luxury vehicle. But I think $500 is cheap. Is on the cheap end for his type of vehicle for an F-350,
Hmm.
because those are huge tires. I mean, it's a that's a huge truck. So he didn't even care about the stuff that was inside the truck. And Dion just as bad as him. Fuck it, you get it out back again. I didn't see it. You can get it out back again. Like y'all don't. How is he gonna get it back again? Tell me how in the hell he's gonna get it back again? Is
I
he
don't think
supposed
he really wanted to tell him enough because, for one, he didn't want Shirley to really know what was in there. It
Dicks
could be
and
something
tricks
in there
was
that
in there?
Shirley
Is
was gonna ask questions about. So I think Dion was just trying to downplay it because he like, man, you don't really want me to tell you what was in this damn trunk.
I'm sure he. I'm sure if Nesto got out the next week, he's like, player. You know you got to keep your game tighter than that, 'cause I covered for you the best I could. I don't think she caught on. But you got to do better than that. You can't just be riding around with all your paperwork and shit in there. That's just you just doing too much. You got to come out and be straight. Like you got to at least tell me something what's going on. Cause I cover for you. I'm riding for you.
I
You
can't
my
stand her.
you my dog. I'll be covering for you. But I just can't. I can only do so much if you only tell me so much. Player. I'm serious. Dion probably look back there like,
I
oh,
deal with her. Vicky,
D-
listen, she talking about, come on, daddy.
come on now, Daddy. Who you think you're talking to? You think you're talking to Leverte, Trey?
Well, he went down the line. He said, not the golden child, not me.
Now, I mean, now I know all your dirty secrets. I done been in there when you was stripping them girls down and making them dance for you to audition for Nesto's barbershop.
Oh
I
my
know all
God.
that stuff. So, you my player. Don't let no hoe disrespect me.
Oh my
Don't let no
God.
bald head, big head asshole disrespect me. A nigga ain't got your back as a nigga at the Lewis store. But I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, especially with balancing and shoot, they even charge here a disposal fee. So if they take
Yeah.
the tire off, they charge to dispose of the tire, the bad tire, the balance, if they gotta rotate, they got their little service, little fees also in addition to just the tire.
Yeah, I mean, out here we kind of have it pretty well. We have like, we go on the east side of Vegas. Like the Mexicans, they have a bunch of used tire shops. Like you ride down like certain streets, it's nothing but used tire shops. And you can go get your tire plugged, shoot for like $15.
Yeah.
So, and they don't charge, they'll knock off all them extra fees and stuff. That's like, okay, well, just give me 50, just period. I'll plug it up. I'll do a good patch job on it. And that it'll ride good for, at least like a couple months until you got the money to actually buy a new tire. But $1,000, he said $500, so that's a used tire for that truck. That's probably like that's probably on like a cheap low end. I'm serious. That truck was being held together by some of his liquid. He put a little liquid LV in the
Gorilla
engine.
glue.
Gorilla. He
Gorilla.
dropped a little little Viagra in there to pump it up to maybe he did one of his little juju spirits, prayed to the green waters, put some bubble gum here, some masking tape here. Like, see, all this stuff you gotta do. You gotta crank it up. What do you say? Crank it up twice or let the oil
Baby,
warm
all
up.
I said, hit the damn hood twice, thump the damn emissions twice, pump the gas 3 times shy. I don't know what the hell he was saying.
Pump it 4 times. Cross your legs. Bow your head 2 times.
Right.
Pray to the south.
Open the door,
Then
close the door, and then it
yeah.
crank up. I'll be like,
Yeah,
okay, this is too much.
shake the steering wheel. We had a car like that. I mean, we had a car that you like. Whew, that Celica rode out for like over 200,000 miles. I mean, it really did. Like it held on, baby. It held on because we had all kinds of tricks. You had to pump that bitch up.
But it sound like the fiddle on the roof, baby. That's too much. Dion probably had stopped listening and counting and trying to even figure out what he was saying. Dion said, I'm just trying to get the truck back to Atlanta and take it to the shop and they could take it from there. I'm not no damn mechanic. I'm not getting on no gravel.
And you could tell, I mean, Dion, I'm gonna say this about Dion. I don't think he's like a horrible human being, but I think he learned a lot of his lessons from Ernest, and he doesn't really understand what it's like to be a gentleman, like truly be a gentleman and true be a good man. Because he know damn well he shouldn't have let Shirley drive that truck back. Because I can tell Dion is Dion should have let her drive his vehicle. Now, if his vehicle is dirty, that's one thing. I understand. Okay,
Yeah, the truck dirty.
but I don't know. I mean, but my point is like if his tags and his insurance and all that stuff is and his everything's clean on his car, he should have drove that damn truck back and let Shirley ride his car back.
Right.
There's no reason why that lady. I mean,
It
I
was
know
only 2.5 hours. They said they thought it was going to be 3.5, but it only took 2.5 hours. So come on now.
yeah, I mean, Shirley don't. She's just looking. She's a pampered princess. Let's call it what it is. And I know she was gonna have to learn, either way. But still, like, be a gentleman and that's supposed to be your mama and your stepmama, your golden stepmama. But you making her drive that truck back, and you just stand there to make sure she get on the road. But when she get on the road, what you gonna do? You gonna get off on another exit and just leave her there and wait for her to call you? Well, shit, she ain't calling me, so I figure she made it home.
Hey, Latita.
I mean, this is just this.
He say she agree, big.
Yeah, I don't. I
It's not
think
that long, Latita.
I think like Dion is learning now, and sometimes we have to learn lessons later on in life. And I think he didn't try to get too fooled up in what his daddy was doing, that's not gentlemanlike. Like if I knew that truck had all that stuff on it, yeah, this tire bag here need it, this one need here, and that's what time I go. Well, get down there, get down there. My leg fucked up. I know I can't get down there, down
You
there.
talking about you don't got bougie? It's like, he don't know what the hell be going on with his kids' health and nothing. Like
He don't care. He don't care.
the
Like,
first thing he go to, oh, you think you too good? Like,
you got that right. I'm too good, player. Uh,
for
I,
one, it's dangerous to get up on a truck.
yeah,
That the damn engine may fall out on damn Dion.
I'm telling you, it's bubble gum, fishnet stockings, a little bit of liquid LV, some pipe cleaners. He got the hookup at Wave Ford, telling Shirley go to the freight. Now, the only thing I can see about freight is like because that truck, like a truck that size, usually is used for hauling.
Okay.
So but I don't. But they're not obligated to give her a loaner though. You know what I mean? Like they're not. They don't have to. He finagled his way into getting a loaner because he knew
And
somebody
you know that
there.
he had made up a whole story because you know that they go get them loaners and go out of town. No, it's people going to work, sir. Like damn, like can you not have anything good to say about somebody? Like oh, they only get the loaners so they can go out of town in them.
Yeah, it's just he got a scam for everything, and then you trying to involve your wife low key in the scam, and she's just like, I just need something to ride in, hun.
Right.
And no one, Lord knows she didn't want to ride that truck, and she had dumbed herself down to
Yeah, she didn't want to too big.
yeah, and she had dumbed herself down. Like I don't know if anybody has ever like some when you've ever worked with some people who are just they're not not try to sound bougie or like I'm better than somebody else, but they're not on the same kind of level with you, but you have to work closely with them, or you've been in a relationship and you suddenly realize that damn, I'm dating a stupid person. Like sometimes you have to kind of dumb yourself down for people and you start thinking like them. And I think Shirley had gotten to the point where she really was thinking like this man. Like,
You know, come they sharing the brain, Vicky.
girl, it's like, yeah, it's Pinky and the. What are we going to? She does sound like Pinky sometimes. Well, what are we gonna do today, Brian? Ernesto just like, God gonna make it all right. We're gonna take over the world. Try to take over the world. It does sound like Pinky and the Brain. She's just walking along, hun. Well, what are we gonna do when you get out? I just need a car. And he's brain, even though he ain't got no brain. He's
Oh
just
my God,
it.
Vicky! I got my video up, so whenever you
Okay,
ready, I'll pull it
I'm
up.
sorry. Go ahead on and play your video. I'll be quiet. But I'm trying. I'm just trying to think.
No, finish your thoughts. I was gonna say
My
you can finish your thoughts. I just want to let you know I found it.
my last thoughts. Like I think just first of all the stuff with Dion is it's funny. You could tell. When I said yesterday, I don't think Nesto does like Dion. I think he is jealous of Dion's youth. I think he's jealous of whatever Dion's able to kind of make it without doing a lot of the things that Nesto does. Yeah, Dion may be like a day trader as
I
I
said what I
said what
said.
I said calls him. But he's able to make it. It sounds like Dion bought himself a house. It may not be a house that Nestor approves of, this 68 bedroom house or whatever. But
Salamander face.
salamander face coward is trash. Yes, I agree, Karen. I think that's just so wrong. Like, but I heard like the just kind of the snark in Nesto's voice when she's talking to him, and you could kind of tell that there's Dion try he looks up so much to that man for whatever reason, because I mean that's the only daddy he got, but Nesto does not like that man. He does not like that young man whatsoever, and Shirley is just enamored with Dion, and I think Nesto was a little jealous about their connection, and
No, he was definitely throwing shade to me, saying, "Yeah, well, that's your son. You got your son." It's like, why are we even talking like this?
yeah, he's very. I think he's very much like, even when like, and if they fast forward to 2023 and 2024,
Mm-hmm.
um, when Dion's feelings was kind of hurt, it sounded like he and Shirley ain't talking as much or at all. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Nesto, he's jealous. I mean, he really was jealous of the fact that Dion would cape for her, and Dre too. He was mad that he resented her so much, but he's jealous of those two men. So it's just weird. But to hear just Dion's like, nah, nigga, I got my leg. You done forgot? I ain't got shot. And I got this leg. My leg, my back, my neck, my my torn rotator cuff. You know, I'm sorry. You just cannot like. Okay, it's one thing to be borrowing somebody's car and they tell you like, look, girl, if you ain't got nothing else, and they say, girl, like, look, don't judge my car. You using my car to go to this job interview, so you got to crank the steering wheel 2 times to the right and 3 times to the left, and then pump the gas 3 times to get it to start. If you want to use the car or not, okay? I'm telling you how to get it started. So take the car to your job interview, and we good. Bring it back. Replace the gas that you use, and we good, okay? That's one thing, but let's still expect this lady, a prominent woman, to go out here and drive this leaky truck that you have to constantly put DEF in, uh, or it needs an oil change. It takes $300 to fill up, or more to fill up. A good tire probably costs like $1,000 plus. What else? It's a recall on it. You expect her to go down and finagle her way into getting a loaner car. She's gonna have to end up getting a rental car anyway if she does do that. It's just crazy. So trials and tribulations. I'll be
Yes.
quiet.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm about to cue up the video. It's less than 4 minutes, so I'm gonna just probably let it run through without doing any commentary. We'll do the commentary afterwards, and of course, I will read y'all comments afterwards. Let me scroll it back. Oh, okay, there's back. I'm like, wait a minute, it's already playing. All right, hit play, and I'm gonna blow it up. Oh, I got it on mute.
The topic breaking news.
Going on, boss? Officer Musford, Atlanta Police Department. Reason for the stop: you can't be on that cell phone when you're driving. You can roll that window down for me.
Absolutely. I was on my GPS. I'm just trying to.
You got your license?
I have a picture of it.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. When's the last time you smoked, boss?
It's about yesterday. I smoked yesterday, but I ain't been smoking.
Yeah, man, you all right?
No.
No. Now, look, listen. In Atlanta, it's just a ticket. Now, if you lying to me, then we're gonna have to go.
I got this one.
All right, boss. Look, honestly, go a long way.
Right.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. I smoked earlier.
I mean, it's a little, you know what I'm saying? A little two grand, man. This ain't nothing. All right, we're gonna get you out the car. We're gonna search the rest of the car. All right, boss. Step out for me. Step out for me.
You love Bodycam?
Just turn around for me.
Right here, bro. Boss, stop moving. Stop moving. Boss, stop moving. That's my last time telling you, stop. 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 We're gonna teach you. Stop. You got nowhere to go now. Get on the ground. He's reaching. He's reaching. Stop. Yeah, roll over. Roll the fuck over. Stop. You're gonna get tased again.
Hey, Cornell.
Stop. Boss man, look. You all right? It's a sober now. You all right? No, man. All right, what's wrong? No. All right? Yeah, we good. Oh, yo, it's pounds. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Dude, what I tell you, buddy?
Watch these all day. He said he's not going back, Miss E.
1878 Howell Silver Jean Charlie Victor Yankee 2373.
1678 1678 Howell.
Oh, shit. It's mess. Bro, you see, bro, it's weed. Yeah.
Listen, you know when you really start to follow God and you coming up.
Get on the ground.
I told y'all. Oh, let's watch this again.
Slash the topic breaking news.
He out like Frazier, baby. He fell out.
Out of yourself, it's a big adjustment because God be telling you to do stuff that really makes no logical sense in your mind. And I remember about a decade ago.
He would not sit down. The police is so lame. He's a big boy. Did he say he's breaching? My favorite part. Listen, taste them 304s. That would be your favorite part, huh? I'll turn my camera off and call Pookie. And Ray distribute that is. But here's the thing. You know you out here riding dirty. Make sure you do a car inspection similar to this emissions test that you guys are talking about, baby. Make sure your lights work. Make sure your blinkers, everything work. And do not be on your phone. You need to be going below the speed limit. Because you know if you get pulled, it's over. And they pulled him because he was on the phone. Now, he's tried to say that he was checking his GPS, but them folks said, step out the car. We smell some marijuana up in here. He said, well, I ain't smoked today, but I smoked yesterday. Well, honey, the folks said it's coming out the damn pores. And he was caught riding dirty, like B. Williams said. And it wasn't a good look. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. Indeed.
Never admit to anything.
Background too. Hold on 1 second, Vicky. This arrest happened on February 7th. It was around 5 o'clock, so it was rush hour traffic. And they pulled him over in this white transit van over on Peachtree Road. They observed him, being on the phone. So that's why they pulled him. Because I'm assuming in Atlanta it's illegal to be driving and texting or being on your phone because you're distracted, right? When they stopped him, they smelled the marijuana, and he first tried to say he hadn't smoked. Then he told him that he had smoked like a little something. He had a little roach left. And them folks said, "Get the hell out of this car." Of course, y'all saw him trying to run. I don't know where his big ass was gonna run at, but he was running in slow motion like Tammy on identity theft, slow mo, and he definitely fell in the slow mo. But what they found after they searched was 5 bricks, okay, of suspected cocaine, 12.5 pounds, 35 vacuum sealed bundles of marijuana, 35 pounds, 22 bags of meth, 114 pounds. Additionally, they found $73,500 in cash was seized at the time of the arrest. And they did bring out the first responders to check on him to make sure he was okay. They were asking him, was he okay, after they tased his ass. So they did bring out the first responders to, make sure he was okay. And he is currently in jail up in our favorite place, Fulton County, being held on trafficking, drug charges, operating a cellular device while driving. And I'm pretty sure they'll rack on some more. Okay, go ahead, Vicky. I'm done.
These people who do this stuff, not that I promote this, but they're dumb when they just start admitting stuff. Don't admit anything ever. You have the right to remain silent. That is a problem. When these people, they want to like get involved in like this game of trafficking and think that it's gonna be all good, and they get comfortable because they do like 4 or 5 runs and nothing really happened to them. But why
Mhm.
why is your car have the odor of the green? You
He
know what
was
I'm saying?
smoking. Yeah, he was smoking.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
And
like,
then he got all that stuff back there with the aroma, I guess, back there as well.
but you supposed to have been wrapped that up like it's some vast. Let me stop talking. Like you supposed to have like
They ain't even bring the dogs out.
they don't need to. Shit, like you did not cover your tracks very well. But I think people like this it's people like this. Okay, when I watch these documentaries and stuff, they how they coach them into doing it. They tell them act confident. Don't even act like you have the stuff on you. So they continue their regular habits and activities, and this is their regular habit and activity: smoking in the car. No, goofy, act like you are a square dare. Like you don't do any like what Dion called Daryl a L7. That's how you act. You should not be smoking in the car. He's what you said 170 something pounds. 100 how many pounds was it?
Oh, that was the myth. Yeah, on the myth. Yes.
Girl, that's enough. I think in some states that's like life. That's like life. Like you have that much on you. Because some states crack down on that specific substance very harshly because it's so rampant, it's so destructive. Um, it's just crazy. Like when he tried to run, girl, it's it's best
That
just to
was a shorter. They have a longer version of it, but I just chose to do the shorter one since we had, talked about this though. But they asked him for his ID, y'all. He was like, "I got a picture of it on my phone." I was like, "This dude, he want to go to
he's
damn
see
jail."
and see. You know what? With people like him, I could see. He seems stupid. Because the officer could see the nervousness on him. They could see the bit. They could
Hmm.
smell a bitch in him. So he's probably the crash out dummy, and the real person got away with the real package got away. So they already know that Levantre he gonna mess it up some way somehow. So we don't mind losing that little bit, but we're gonna send the 1,000 pounds with this seasoned person who ain't never been caught after years. They do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But
will
if he
say.
wouldn't have been on the phone, he probably would have been all right. Then you don't have a driver's license. Like you just all
and
messed up.
and you know what they do to those? I've seen these stories where people like him, when he gets to
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I
oh,
thought I
so,
had this on.
it's okay. When people like him, when they get to jail, somebody whomever he's working for, they're mad because even though they're willing to lose that that's a lot to us, but it's a little bit to them. They're mad because he lost it because he was being stupid. So when they find out how stupid he was, they want their money back. So he might get to jail and he owes. You know what I mean? He owes the connect. So the connect might have somebody in jail. It's like, well, handle my lightweight, and tell him he owes, and like he might have to put in work. So he's stupid. I mean, it's just you get into that kind of lifestyle, you have to be on your p's and q's. Like you cannot be out here just doing dumb stuff, smoking in the car, being on the phone, no license, no physical license, fumbling and acting nervous. Like, huh? What? I got a picture of it. I got a picture. And then you tried to run your floppy ass away. Poor officers, they're just like,
They was out of breath. They like, get out, get out. They like, I really don't want to tussle with this big boy. Tase him.
you're right. I said what I said. He's the type that'll snitch, and he's probably not even like he doesn't even know who the connect is. He knows somebody who knows somebody. He's not he's low on the totem pole because you could just tell by his demeanor. He's fumbling like what? You're on
He
that
looked
phone.
suspicious. He
Yeah.
looked suspicious. He said, I was at my GPS. I'm like, but sir, you should have just pulled over or already had that up because you can't you can't have nothing go wrong. You have no room for error. Hey, Lady Janice. Hey, everybody that joined us. Miss Matt about music.
Yeah, what a bad day for him. But
That's
that's
why
I
he was
mean,
trying to run Miss E said because he knew the boss was gonna get him.
girl, they won't get him in jail. They might even get whenever if he gets out or if he gets probation. No, he don't get probation. But if he gets like prison or something, he gonna go to jail, prison owing the people. I'm serious, because that a lot of those people, depending on like if it's cartel or if it's just local folks, they don't take kindly to that because you were stupid, and then you could have got all of us caught. So they do not they don't take too kindly to stupidity. You can't just say you're stupid. So he just crash out. But sometimes you have to have a crash out to get the whole package in, you know?
Hey, just speaking. All right, y'all. That's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much, Vicky, for coming and helping me narrate while I pull up my video because I pulled up the wrong one. That was something else I was looking at. I hit the wrong link. I appreciate you coming up. I'm gonna read
My
some of y'all comments. So y'all drop y'all last thoughts down in the chat.
my last thought is, Dion, you know damn well you could have drove that truck back to Georgia for your stepmama. That's why she cut all your asses off. I hope she did. And she over there, if the rumors are true, she over there with her grandkids and she's enjoying life and quiet as is kept. All the new tea that's coming out with Nesto, she may be embarrassed, but she's really laughing at you. Like, low key, it might just be like a personal joke for her. It's like, Lord, look how stupid I was. So, but as far as like that goes, I wish she would have just made wiser choices. Like you said, it was already on her credit. Let it go.
Yeah,
I'm already being garnished. I mean, I'm
right.
living with these people. I would just sit down and have a talk with them. Like, look, and I mean, you got to think just real quick. And I'm sorry, you got
No,
to think
you
about it. And
good.
investing $150. That's that's a couple meals. That's that's gas on a nice little standard size sedan or even a small SUV. That's a full tank plus some. That's three tanks in some states on a subcompact SUV or a nice cute little sedan. Um, Shit, even a van. But $150 for a half a tank, and she might have to stop and refill because that car probably eat gas like that truck probably eat gas like it ain't nothing. Think about it. That truck probably run through gas like
Oh
it.
yes.
I mean, it's probably dripping gas. That's a fire hazard. And he
Right.
ain't, and he is no kind of man. He is a low count man. And so you want to keep talking about character, character, character. His character is low because he would rather have make his wife go down, get that truck, bark commands at her to pay whatever amount to get that truck out, just so he can have something to ride in. And it's a safety hazard for her. And she doesn't understand all this stuff. Hell, I wouldn't even understand. As much as I Google all the stuff that he's described and having to have like a real legit mechanic look at it and point out all the things that's wrong with it, it's probably going to cost more to repair it than it's worth. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
or
saying?
diagnosis test.
Right.
That'll be a long as hell. That'll be long like a CVS
They come
receipt.
back, O2 sensors out, this out, this out, this out. It looked like they've been out for a long time. This corroded, the electrical panels off. Coming back with all this stuff and just putting her in a bigger financial bind by having this car, and then she has to find somewhere to park it. It just, and then him thinking that he can come over there, Tasha and Ronald, and crash his dirty dick ass out, over by them and park his raggedy truck, oil leaking truck, and just put some cardboard down underneath it, and you good. You want Shirley Dion ain't even getting down on his bad leg, and you want Shirley to get down and put some cardboard down on these people's nice driveway in
Right.
this good white folk neighborhood. I mean,
And then it's so big. I mean, even if I'm pretty sure they have a 2-car garage, but come on now. You gotta move it so somebody can back out. You can't park it side the road. Like that shit is a house. So she should have left it right where it was.
right where it was. I was just like, when I was telling you yesterday, like my grandmother used to do this outreach program. It was something low key, like she had, I don't know, she kind of dipped in it, and then my mom had co-signed, and she was apprehensive about co-signing because my grandma wasn't like, she wasn't good with making payments, but my grandma promised to make the payments, and it was what it was. So my mama co-signed for her, and my grandma, rest in peace, God bless her, she was at one of these high risk neighborhoods, and the car got pop out up, and so my grandma, uh, she was able to get it home. And then she just stopped paying on it. She's like, "Well, I don't want to drive around in it." My mom was just like, "Ma, you gotta still pay on it, or figure out something, or go trade it in or something." She's like, "I ain't worried about it." She's like, "I'm not worried about it." My mom was pissed. And it got
You know you
repoed.
ain't worried. It ain't your damn credit.
Right. And my grandma was just like, I'll pay you back later, baby. And they started calling my mom because she was the co-signer. Was the primary, and my mom's like, I'm not paying for it. Like, no, this is my mother. Like, she said she was going to do this. It's up to her. They had their moment, and it got repoed, and they put it on my mom's credit, and she's like, your mom, she stood on principle. She's never been one to like let things like that slide by. She would struggle and scrimp to pay, but she's like, fuck that. I will let this sit on my credit for 7 years. And she's like, I just took that hit. I was what it was because your grandma, yeah, my mom just went ahead and screwed me over. So my mama had to keep her busted down car for years. Because my grandmother, she just went and she went and got her taxes and went and bought her like a nice little used car. And meanwhile, my mom was sitting there getting phone calls from the repo company.
Yeah, being harassed.
But yeah, I mean, it just sometimes you just kind of have to go through that. And sure, I mean, it's Shirley got lucky that he didn't put anything else in her name. Like as far as those other vehicles, she did get lucky there. That truck, yeah, it's a money pit. But the best thing that she could do if she still has possession of, I think Will Wooten says she still has possession of it. Girl, sell it for what it is and then pay off the difference. Because I'm sure in one check she could pay off the difference of whatever she sells it for. And that's all I have to say. Thank you, Lady T Bug, for bringing me up. I
No, I
appreciate you.
appreciate you coming up helping me out while I was trying to get my video together.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, Vic. All
You're
right,
welcome.
guys, I want to read y'all comments, and I'm gonna get up off of here. I know I went on a little later than normal, but I knew that was a shorter call, and then I wanted to do that body cam one, and that was short as well. So I didn't plan to keep y'all 4 hours today. Okay. Rumor has it that SS is following YouTube and laughing at Nesto, as she should. Turn that pain into a damn laughter, Shirley. Don't let it take you out, sis. I'm going to catch the replay. Thank you so much, Lady Janice. Cotton candy blowing like buckwheat does on the phone, saying, Lord, I thank you. I escaped the prison, in my opinion. That's true, though. That's true, because dealing with someone like Nesto, you can get caught up. You could be guilty by association. So it is a great feeling not to get caught up with your husband's shenanigans. 3 full tanks for my Outlander. Miss E said I can ride all month off of that. I pray she never be this stupid again. Me too, Latoya. I was giving Cornell the date of the call. No, not the call, the body cam video. She better park it in visitor parking space if they live in a community. I don't know, Miss E. Hey, Eve. Granny said, if that, I don't care if I was upside down, I still would trade it in just to get rid of it. Yeah, because you'll still have to pay for it anyway. If you trade it in, and if you probably had to get the Kelly Blue Book for that, she may get $1,000 out of it. If that, and that's if the salesperson is being generous, because they can't sell it. They can't make no money off of that. Yes, enjoy your evening, Aries One, and everybody in the chat. Y'all, I was listening to an audio book because I didn't know we were live. I know, and I've been trying to wait at least till 15-minute mark before we start the content, because everyone is saying even if they got a notification, it's around 15 minutes after the live has started, or sometime after the live has started, they'll get the notification if they get one. So that's okay, Miss E. I'm sure you'll catch the replay at some point. I appreciate you supporting and modding for me. She dropped down. I didn't see her comment. Oh, okay. In the back. Okay.
I forgot about our girl Joya Williams.
Oh, Miss Coca-Cola.
Listen, they probably were doing my girl wrong, didn't want to give her a raise, and they tricked her like they tried to trick Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and tried to set her up like the white man do, and said, "Hey, give me the recipe to this, and then I'll give you this." Like, I don't know if y'all remember Willy Wonka, but Slugworth was behind the scenes trying to get all the kids who got the golden ticket to get the recipe to Everlasting Gobstopper. And now almost disqualified Charlie. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
listen,
my God.
they did my girl Joy wrong. I don't know what they got her for, but 8 years is a little bit too much for her. Just to, did she give them the recipe? Like literally give them the
It may
recipe?
be something in a clause in her contract. We always talk about that.
I know,
Just knowing
girl.
what
You
what
sign your
could be.
life away to these jobs.
Yeah. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe
Yeah,
they
but
called the FBI.
I mean, that lets you know that the corporate runs the United States, or runs the world actually. And I'll be like, listen, I didn't give them the true recipe when I was saying, like, because they don't, our recipe here in the United States like contains a lot of like chemicals, like high fructose corn syrup and stuff like that, like, and then they have the recipe like in Mexico where it's real cane sugar. They have different recipes across the U.S. I'd be like, well, I was trying to assist them, because they were just I thought I was being a consultant. What kind of defense did she have? I hope, girl, but I hope that's all behind her. I think that's just wrong. It's wrong. That is the big man, like sticking it to the little man, and we just out here trying to live. Y'all have made enough money, made enough people fat and unhealthy And I just don't. I think that's wrong. She should appeal it. Wherever you at, Joya Williams, you need to appeal that conviction, and that's it. Have a good night.
Good night, Vicky. Selling trade secrets is a federal white collar crime. That sentence was actually low. Yeah, she didn't even get no money. Shoot. All right, y'all. That's it for me. I will be back tomorrow, and it's Sunday, so I gotta put my girl up here. Y'all said that she was reserved for Sundays only, so we definitely gotta bring her up here. And we're gonna get up off of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Jesus, be a fence round my edges every day.
You gotta trust God to protect you.
Jesus, I want you to protect my edges as I grab these sprays.
You know He can.
Yes, Lord.
You know He will.
Yes, Lord.
Protect your edges.
Yes, Lord.
If you keep still.
Yes, Lord. Lord, be a fence all around my edges.
Good night, Chick-fil-A gal. Okay, Miss Mad About Music. Gonna catch the replay. Bye, y'all.